What up? I want to do a little check-in before I pick up my Laney bugs. Because I feel really good, like inside. I feel really good physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And I couldn't say that hours ago. I couldn't say that when the day started. I couldn't say it yesterday or the day before. You know, I did a lot of writing. And then I talked to a couple people that are going through some things. And I was able to do my best to help. You know, and they thanked me for, you know, the talk. They said it made them feel better and it helped them get out of their head. And I thought about something. You know, when I'm stuck in my head, the only reason I'm stuck in my head is because I'm being selfish. It's my shit. Like, I'm worried about this about me or that about them because of me or any of that. When I'm stuck in that place where I feel it in the pit of my chest and I'm tripping and I can't get any sleep and I'm not eating right or any of that stuff, which is going to happen. It's going to happen so many more times. It's going to happen. Like, for me to expect that, like, I'm going to eventually get to a place where I'm like so good that it never happens again is crazy. Like, that's not going to happen. But in talking to somebody, I thought about something that for so long, like, I couldn't understand why, you know, in relationships, why they've not worked out for me. And I realized something that, like, I'm really good at not being good in relationships. So why do I keep trying this? Like, why am I not just trusting in God? You know, why am I not just trusting in my higher power? Whatever you believe, whoever's watching this. Because if I do that, maybe I'm trying something new, you know, and you know, I said something to somebody that I say a lot, and I had to really think about it. Some people prefer familiar hells over strange heavens. It's strange for me to just be like, okay, provide, and then just go about my business. No, I want to, like, say the right thing, do the right thing, find the right person, you know, all of that stuff. And really, that has always got me to a place of not good. And if I'm just going to constantly try to help, you know, like, talk to people and, you know, just be helpful and not be so selfish, well, then I feel better. It's not like my problems are lifted. It's not like my stress is lifted. I still feel this lingering whatever, but I feel better. I feel better. And every time I stress, it's because of some shit that I'm, you know, assuming. When I'm in my head, it's because of 1,000 assumptions, and they've all played out in different type of stories, and I'm taking them all personally. It's not that I'm not being honest, and it's not that I'm not trying my best, even though I'm not. But it's just a combination of those things. And then what I do is I put myself in a state of hungry, angry, lonely, and tired, and then boom, I'm off to the races, man. I don't need dope to fuck up shit. Like, I really don't. I never have. I just really get at fucking shit up on dope. But I don't need dope to fuck shit up. In fact, I probably fuck shit up less when I'm on dope because I isolate and I just stay in my room. You know, I'm not that person who roams the streets and fucking, you know. But, you know, emotionally and spiritually and all that stuff, I'm like dying inside. So, you know, that doesn't help. You know, so I feel a lot better today. I went outside of myself today and did the best I could to be for others with nothing in return. Just to be for others. And it really, really helped. You know what else helped? Fucking all this grind that I was doing. Even though, like, I was like, fuck, man, I'm doing too much, blah, blah, blah. That really helped. It really helped. Like, I can go from that place of insecurity, that place of confusion, that place of sadness, that place of, you know, anxiety, and I can get to a better place a lot faster than I ever have been. And that's because I have this routine practicing things when it gets to that point. It's like getting to the racetrack, you know, like however the trip is, getting there, and then you finally get there, and then you're like, okay, I know what to do. Like, I know I need to hit my brake here, and I know I need to turn here, and I know I need to accelerate here, and I know I need to turn my lights on here, you know, all that shit. So I just do that, even if it's not a familiar track, and eventually I'll get through the race, opposed to crashing and burning, like I always have. And it always comes back to like my want, you know, like I want, you know. And when I really start dissecting my shit, you know, like I don't like when people tell me, you know, what I need to hear, especially if it's like negative about me. I don't like hearing it, you know, because I'm Mr. Perfect, right? I have to know, you know, like I know better. I don't know better. That's why I'm in the situations that I get into, because I don't know better, you know. And I've spent enough time fucking shit up. Here we go again. That, you know, that whole theme, you know. But I am proud of myself for being able to take tools and utilize them. You know, I've done a lot of writing. I've done a lot of working out. I've done a lot of eating healthy. I've done a lot of avoiding my phone. Like, I have replaced scrolling with chess, because I knew I was just going to grab my phone. So I told myself, well, you're going to grab your phone. Like, there's no way. You're so addicted to your phone when you're emotionally distraught that you're going to grab it, and you're going to go to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're going to hit reels, and you're not going to read. So I did it. I did two different things that I did over the last couple of days that really helped me out. Now, whether you believe my shit or not, you don't have to do exactly what I did. But I opened up the Bible app and I just started reading. I read it. I just kept reading, right? So I figured if I was going to do this action on my phone, I might as well do it while I'm reading something, right? So maybe reading something that's going to help, you know, reading something else other than, you know, the feed. And then I wrote on pen and paper, and then I wrote in my phone. So I constantly wrote. I shared about stuff in meetings, how I was feeling. I went to the gym, even though I didn't want to. I did all these things just so today, after work, I could sit here and be like, man, I feel a lot better. I don't know what like 2 hours from now is going to feel like, but I know that I feel a lot better now. And there was a time in my life where like it was just a constant pit in my stomach. I don't feel good. And it went on for like months. And it didn't go like that for me, you know? And so, you know, I'm coming to pick up Lainey, and I get to pick her up in a good headspace, opposed to picking her up, we're quiet, and I'm just in my fucking head, and she wants to engage, and I'm like, I can't really talk right now, baby. Like, I don't want to talk right now, you know? Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't see her that often, so, like, that's not fair to her. Look, and I didn't even know I was doing this. It's just, I go to it. Like, it's my go-to. So now I can pick her up and be excited to see her and be happy and all of that shit, you know? And that's because I work a program. All of that stuff I just mentioned is part of my program. My program doesn't just mean that I go to meetings. It's like fucking going to the gym. Like, my program is whatever I do to stop me from wanting to use drugs or to stop me from obsessing over whatever I'm obsessing about. That's my program. And I'm starting to learn that like you work a program. That doesn't mean like I'm going to go, you know, only to meetings. It means that I got to do all this stuff, and it will help me get to that next level. You know, helping others, you know, talking to them because they're going through shit, opposed to like just saying, oh, well, I'm going through this. You know, let me tell you what I'm going through instead of what you're going through. You know, and I didn't do any of that. And because of that, I got to hear two people tell me, I'm really glad I talked to you. Thank you. And I love you and I appreciate you. And that was it. And, you know, maybe I'm onto something. It's taking a minute, but, you know, I'm a slow learner sometimes. That's all I got. I hope whoever's watching this has a great day. Because if you go back one video and then go back another video and go back another video, I was not like this. So maybe you can see how it's working for me, and maybe it'll help you whatever you're going to do. So, or whatever you're going through. So, I do these to help, and they help me too. So, peace.